Good morning, dear students. So today's topic is about the mole concept. So firstly we have to clear why it is a necessity of mole concept and what is mole. So dear students, we know that we have learned the atoms and the molecules of any substance are very small in size. Clear? Atoms and molecules of substance are very small in size. So, as is evident from the fact that 12 gram of carbon contain Avogadro number of carbon atom, which is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, which we have done earlier in case of Avogadro's number. So, it has been further supposed by the fact that smallest speck of dust that is visible contain 10 raised to power 19 atoms. So thus it is not possible to count these particles individually. So however, their number can be expressed in terms of mole. We know that it is very impossible, it is not possible to measure the small atoms. Clear? That means how they are in numbers. So we gave them a number, that is the mole number. Clear? So the mole, that means 1 mole is the amount of a substance that contains many entities or particles. We can say that atoms, we can say that molecules, atoms, ions. Clear? As there are present in 12 gram of carbon atom, which is exactly equal to the Avogadro's number, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So 1 mole represents the Avogadro's number. Clear? So in short, we can say that it is clearly represents the Avogadro's number. So 1 mole is equal to the value of 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Dear students, we know that there is a close analogy between the term mole and a dozen. A dozen always represents the 12 articles. They may be 12 apples, maybe 12 oranges, maybe 12 pencils, etc. In a similar manner, a mole represents a 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 particles, which may be atoms, which may be molecule, which may be ions, which may be electrons, protons, neutrons, etc. So also we can say that mole is chemist's dozen. क्लियर? नंबर ऑफ चीज़ों को काउंट करने के लिए हम नॉर्मली डजन्स का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. वी नो दैट एटम को काउंट करना इट इज़ सो डिफ़िकल्ट, सो वी टेक दिस नंबर. वी नो दैट इफ़ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द काउंटिंग ऑफ द एटम्स, सो वी कैन से दैट in 1 mole it is equal to the 6.022. If we are saying that there is a 1 mole of atom, so we can say that they are having 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 particles. Clear? So let us consider the case of N2O. In this is a nitrous oxide. In this, 1 oxygen atom and 2 nitrogen atoms get combined to form the nitrous oxide. So we can say that 1 oxygen atom, so it is a mole of oxygen. So we can say that 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. And 2, so we can say that 2 into 6.022. Why? Because here is 2 mole, so it is 2 into 6.022. Clear? So these 1 times and this is 2 times, so they combine to form N2O. Clear? So we can say that in N2O, oxygen atom is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 particles in case of 1 mole. Clear? So clearly we can say that 1 mole of atom, that means 6.02 to 10 raised to power 23 atoms. Similarly molecules भी, similarly electrons भी, protons भी, neutrons भी और ions भी. Clear? Now there are some examples which shows us about the calculations of the mole concept. So firstly we have to clear how we can calculate the atoms, how we can calculate the molecules, how we can calculate the molar mass. Clear? For example, we having 54 grams of water and we have to calculate here number of molecules of water present in 54 grams of water. So firstly what we have to find? We have to find out the number of moles present in water. So what is the formula to find out the number of moles present in water? Firstly we have to find the number of moles and its formula is, that means molar mass divided by molar mass. So what is the mass? It is 54.54 grams. And what is the molar mass? 18. How we can calculate the molar mass? See this one, H2O, hydrogen का atomic mass 1, so 1 into 2, 2. Oxygen 16, so 16 plus 2 becomes 18. So here H2O number of moles we have to calculate, mass upon molar mass. So now it is becomes 54 upon 18. Clear? And it is equal to 3 moles. So we can say that 1 mole having 6.022 10 raised to power 23 molecule. So in 3 mole having multiplied by Avogadro's number. So इस number को हम किससे multiply कर देंगे? 3 से. So we get 18.066 into 10 raised to power 23. So in 54 grams of water, 18.066 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules are present. Clear? So in this way we can calculate the number of molecules, number of atoms present in a given sample. Similarly, if we have to calculate the number of atoms, if we have calculate the number of molecules, similarly we can apply with this method. So the next one is calculate the mass of 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of ammonium chloride. So what is the sample? Sample is ammonium chloride, and what we have to find? We have to find out the mass. Clear? So firstly we have to calculate the molar mass. So how we can calculate the molar mass of ammonium chloride? Firstly nitrogen 14, hydrogen 1 into 4 and chlorine is 30.55 and it is becomes 53.5. Now 53.5 grams. So now number of moles of ammonium chloride. So how we can find out the number of moles? That means mass upon molar mass. So अभी हम क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे हमारे को क्या गिवन है? मास गिवन है. सो हम नंबर ऑफ मोल्स अब इसमें कैसे निकालेंगे? एवोगाड्रो नंबर से इसको डिवाइड करके. सो इसके मास को एवोगाड्रो नंबर से हमने डिवाइड कर दिया. सो इट बिकम्स 1 बिकॉज यहाँ पे जो मास गिवन है और जो एवोगाड्रोस नंबर है वो सेम ही है. सो नाउ मास कैसे आएगा अब इसका? हाउ वी कैन कैलकुलेट द मास नाउ? Number of moles multiplied by molar mass, because if we have to calculate the number of moles, then what will come? Mass upon molar mass. So now we having this one, that is the अमोनियम क्लोराइड का मास निकालना है. सो इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे? नंबर ऑफ मोल्स कितने? 1. मोलर मास हमारे को गिवन है, दैट इज 53.5. क्लियर? सो इन दिस वे वी कैन कैलकुलेट द mass also. Clear? So now see the next numerical. Calculate the mass of this, that means 12.044 into 10 raised to power 23 oxygen atoms. So now firstly we have to calculate the number of moles. So how we can calculate the number of moles? That means mass upon Avogadro's number, that equals to 2 mole. So now mass of oxygen atom, number of moles multiplied by atomic mass, because it is not a compound, it is an element, so it is atomic mass. So इसका molecular mass नहीं आएगा, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? atomic mass. So now it becomes 32. In this way we can calculate the mass of atom also. So here calculate the number of hydrogen atom in 1 mole of hydrogen. Here is 1 mole of hydrogen. We have to calculate the number of hydrogen atoms. So 1 molecule of hydrogen, that means कितने atoms होते हैं? 2. That means H2 है, तो H2 के पास कितने atom है हाइड्रोजन के? 2. Clear? So 1 mole of hydrogen, that means 2 mole of hydrogen atoms. So it is multiplied by directly by 2. We get 12.044 into 10 raised to power 23. This is a very simple numerical. Now next one, calculate the number of copper atoms in 0.3175 grams of copper. So see this one, number of moles of copper. What is the formula? That means mass upon molar mass. अब यहाँ पे हमारे पास एटम है तो इसका एटॉमिक मास आ जाएगा. सो अभी हमें पता है मास कितना है हमारे पास इसका 0.3175 और एटॉमिक मास कितना होता है कॉपर का 63.5. सो बाय पुटिंग दीज वैल्यूज वी गेट 0.005 मोल. क्लियर? So now we have to calculate the number of copper atoms. So it is becomes number of moles multiplied by Avogadro's number. So number of moles कितने? 0.005. Avogadro number क्या है? 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. And now it becomes 30.11 into 10 raised to power 20. Clear? See this carefully. We have to calculate the नंबर ऑफ कॉपर एटम्स. अभी ये हमारे पास गिवन सैंपल था कॉपर का. अब इस गिवन सैंपल में कॉपर के एटम्स कितने प्रेजेंट है ये हमें फाइंड आउट करना था. क्लियर? सो हमने नंबर ऑफ मोल्स पहले निकाले इसके, मास डिवाइड बाय मोलर मास. अब यहाँ पे एटम है तो दिस इज एटॉमिक मास. देन आफ्टर दैट वी कैलकुलेट द नंबर ऑफ एटम्स प्रेजेंट इन दिस गिवन सैंपल. सो नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज द कैलकुलेट द नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स इन 22.4 लीटर of methane gas at NTP. What is NTP? Normal temperature and pressure. And 1 mole of methane, clear, at NTP it is 22.4 liter. So we can say that 22.4 liter of methane gas is equal to 1 mole of methane gas. Clear? क्योंकि NTP पे क्या है ये 1 मोल की बराबर है. So what is the value of 1 mole? 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So it becomes molecules. This one 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 methane gas molecules, because it is under the conditions of NTP, normal temperature and pressure. And under normal temperature and pressure the value is 22.4 liter. That means it becomes 1 mole. 1 मोल कह लो या हम सिंपली क्या कह रहे हैं 22.4 लीटर. इट इज़ एग्जैक्टली इक्वल. क्लियर? सो नेक्स्ट वन इज द फाइंड द वॉल्यूम ऑफ 1 ग्राम ऑफ H2 गैस इन लीटर्स एट NTP. सेकेंड पार्ट, फाइंड द वॉल्यूम ऑफ 20 ग्राम H2 एट NTP. थर्ड पार्ट, व्हाट इज द वॉल्यूम ऑफ ऑक्युपाइड बाय दिस मॉलिक्यूल ऑफ एनी गैस एट NTP. सो firstly we have to clear, that means volume of 1 gram of H2 gas. हमें क्या फाइंड आउट करना है? 1 gram of H2 गैस का वॉल्यूम इन लीटर्स एट NTP. सो फर्स्टली वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द मोलर मास. मोलर मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इज 2. क्लियर? 1 + 1 2. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स, दैट मीन्स मास अपॉन मोलर मास. मास इज 1, molar mass is 2, so it becomes 1/2 and it becomes 0.5. 1 mole of hydrogen gas is equal to 22.4 liters at NTP. This is the standard value. So we can say that, अब यहाँ पे 1 मोल नहीं है, कितना है 0.5 मोल है. So in case of 0.5 mole multiplied by 0.5 mole, so it becomes 11.2 liter. Similarly it is same for 20 gram and it is same for this value also. Clear? आपको सिर्फ यहाँ पे किस चीज़ का ध्यान रखना है कि हमें जो कंडीशंस हैं वो NTP में दी हुई है. क्लियर? या हमें डायरेक्ट जो है वो एवोगाड्रो नंबर दिया हुआ है. क्लियर? हमें ग्राम्स में निकालना है, हमें कौन से टर्म्स में इसको निकालना है. ठीक है, इन टर्म्स ऑफ वॉल्यूम निकालना है या फिर हमें इन टर्म्स ऑफ पार्टिकल्स निकालना है. तो अगर तो इन टर्म्स ऑफ वॉल्यूम निकालना है, सो इट इज़ 22.4 लीटर एट एनटीपी, और अगर इन टर्म्स ऑफ पार्टिकल्स निकालना है सो इट इज 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So in this way we can calculate the number of moles, number of atoms and number of molecules. Clear? So dear students, this is about the mole fraction. So now these are the some numericals of the mole concept. The next topic is about the percent composition. So firstly we have to clear what is the percentage compositions and how we can calculate the percentage compositions. Clear? So what is a percentage composition? Percentage composition of a compound gives us the relative amount of each element present. That means it actually gives us the relative amount of each element present. हमारे पास कोई कंपाउंड है, उसमें एक्चुअल में जो एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट है उसकी कॉम्पोजिशन कैसी है. ठीक है, वी कैन से दैट परसेंटेज कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ ए कंपाउंड इज द रिलेटिव मास ऑफ ईच ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट एलिमेंट्स. सो हाउ वी कैन कैलकुलेट इट? वी कैलकुलेट इट बाय अप्लाइंग द methods. So what are these? For example, we have to calculate the percentage and we can write it as mass of the element divided by the mass of the compound. What we have calculate? Percentage, that means mass of the element divided by the mass of the compound and multiplied by the 100. अब सबसे पहले हमें क्या करना है कि जो कंपाउंड हमें गिवन है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम अगर वाटर की बात कर रहे हैं H2O, तो उसका मास कितना होएगा 18. अब वाटर में हमें किसकी परसेंटेज निकालनी है? मान लीजिए ऑक्सीजन की, तो जिसकी निकालनी है उसका मास आ जाएगा ऊपर. अब यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 16 अपॉन 18 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 100. क्लियर? 16 अपॉन 18 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 100. इन दिस वे वी कैन कैलकुलेट द परसेंटेज कॉम्पोजिशन. क्लियर? फॉर एग्जाम्पल सी दिस वन, दिस इज द सोडियम कार्बोनेट. क्लियर? अब सबसे पहले सोडियम कार्बोनेट का हम क्या निकालेंगे? हम निकालेंगे इस कंपाउंड का मास. क्लियर? मोलिकुलर मास इसको हम बोलेंगे. सो सोडियम क्या है? 23 इंटू 2 प्लस 12 प्लस 16 इंटू 3 एंड ऑन addition it will gives us 106. See this one, 2 into 23 12, 3 into 16 48. So by adding these we get 106 gram. So the mass of the compound is 106. So we have to calculate the mass of sodium, mass of carbon and mass of oxygen. And so now it becomes sodium का mass कितना है? 23 into 2, that means 46 upon 106 multiplied by 100. Mass of the element divided by mass of the compound multiplied by 100. So by solving this we get 43. Clear? Now अगर कार्बन का निकालना है तो 12 अपॉन 106. ऐसे अगर ऑक्सीजन का निकालना है तो 48 अपॉन 106 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100. सो इट बिकम्स 43.4, 11.3, 45.3. Clear? And the sum of these is equal to the 100. Clear? So how we can calculate the percentage composition? What is the formula? Mass of the element divided by the mass of the compound and multiplied by the 100. In this way we can calculate the percentage composition of a given compound. Thank you.